A very good day to everyone watching and hearing. My name is IZYAN and currently I am Form 4 student at Sekolah Menengah PENGERANG UTAMA. Recently, I've read a very informative book entitled More Big Book of Questions and Answers. It is a non-fiction book written by Gary W. Davis. It consists of 200 pages published by Publications International in 2000. As you can see, the pictures and graphics in this book are interesting and colorful. The illustrations portray clear and lovely pictures of wildlife animals, peculiar insects, marine life, and ancient creatures. It also tells about magical people around the world, like stories of the Arabians, Africans, and Japanese. It also shows historical places and great vehicles around the world. Apart from that, reading this book exposes me to the facts of wonderful holidays celebrated by different people on Earth. Let me share with you some interesting knowledge related to wonderful festivals that I've gained from this book. First, have you ever heard of Halloween? It is actually an ancient Western festival and children go trick-or-treating on Halloween. Why is trick-or-treating? It is actually a memorable activity for children as they are excited asking for gifts or candy or money during the celebration. The idea is that children ask them to choose for a trick or a treat. I think these children are smart and witty too, as friends and neighbors will typically give out the treats in order to keep the children from playing a nasty trick on them. It is so interesting and fun to know about different festivals around the world. Other than festival, this magical book tells you about famous people around the world. Do you know who was the first president of the United States? Their first president, George Washington, was one of the most famous presidents they ever had. Washington was so popular, and he's the person you see on the $1 bill. How about Mona Lisa? Who is she actually? Mona Lisa is the name of a famous 16th century painting by the famous Leonardo da Vinci. It is the portrait of the wife of a Florentine official. Mona Lisa's smile is famous all over the world. The painting is now at a famous art museum in Paris, France. Next, do you know who was the first person to walk on the moon? His name is Neil Armstrong, an American astronaut. Do you know what did he say when he landed there in 1690? His famous words were, "That's one small step for a man and a giant leap for mankind." Last interesting question that I found in this book is, why did music start? Have you ever wondered about it? This book tells me that early cave people began singing and making music about 12,000 years ago. Their first musical instruments were made of hollow animal bones. They used music to warn their friends about enemies or nasty animals. They will also sing or play instruments when a baby was born, when someone got married, or even when a hunter brought home something good to eat. As time went on, they sang and played music more often and developed different kinds of music today. As for me, I love listening to songs and music. I am thankful for those ancient people who started inventing and create music that we have today. Songs and music help me to cheer up my days and relax my mind and my soul. Reading this book is such a great value in my life. I realized that it to read a lot as we will get new knowledge from time to time. Reading broadens our knowledge and it will help us to be a better person in future. Knowing great people like Neil Armstrong gives me courage to be great like him too. I am sure he faced a lot of challenges to be the first person who set foot on the moon. So, I believe I have to face challenges in life in order to be successful. Other than that, reading this book shows me the importance of knowledge. It is undeniable that knowledge is power. Without knowledge, we will keep playing music using animal bones. Without knowledge, people will not be able to invent great music instruments like guitar, piano, and violin. Hence, I believe knowledge will help me to create a better world for myself and the others. Now, here are 3 main reasons why you should read this book. First, it can enrich our knowledge about the world around us. Next, you can get to know interesting ancient facts and share it with your friends and family. Lastly, you can be thinking of moral values after reading the wonderful facts. In conclusion, I will recommend you guys to read this book because all the questions and answers are interesting and informative. One great thing about books is they let you travel to the past and to new places without moving your feet. Hence, this book allows you to travel to the ancient years and learn great histories of the world. Thank you.